Good morning, my dear masters. Good morning, friends. Welcome to the final day of Breath by Breath. Our 11-day step-by-step approach to learning and practicing breathfulness or breath mindfulness. We've been through several steps of being with the breath. We started off initially defining what mindfulness is. Mindfulness is about being aware of everything, accepting everything that comes and goes while focusing our attention on one specific thing. In this meditation sessions, we have been focusing our object of attention has been our breath. But when we do our day-to-day work, the object of attention could be a conversation, could be a work that we do, could be cooking, could be washing, could be reading, could be walking, could be eating food. So that is the object that we are engaged in. And then that is our object of attention. We are completely focused on attention there. We are aware of everything else. We are aware of it, things fully. For example, when we eat food, we are aware of everything that the food gives, all the sensations, all the feelings. That's what is called mindful eating. Similarly, when we walk, we are mindful of all the sensations, right? From our legs, the movement of our legs, the movement of our hands. That's mindful walking. You can find a lot of literature and information on mindful eating, mindful walking, mindful conversations on the net. So you've seen how breath relaxes our body, silences our mind, causes changes. Be just observing the breath, causes changes in our brain, causes changes in our physiology, right? Allows us to be more aware of our emotions. We've looked at it all through the last 10 days. And then last few days, we looked at the impermanence, the teaching of impermanence that breath allows us to see or feel. And yesterday we talked about the virtue of not being attached, not becoming attached to anything. And we learned that when you get attached to anything that keeps changing, what results is suffering, right? And we've been practicing the whole mindfulness, the breathfulness practice as well, the routine as well. I will show that slide and we'll talk about that. So today, I want to cover one of the key teachings of Buddha. So as you know, all the breathfulness exercises and all the step-by-step breathfulness that we focused on breath and body, we focused on feelings, we focused on thoughts and mind, and the learnings of impermanence and cessation and non-attachment. All this is described in something called the Anapanasati Sutra or Anapanasati Sutta in Pali. So that's a discourse that Buddha gave and someone documented it, right? So that sutra has just 16 verses, 16 sutras, and those 16 are classified into 4 tetrads or 4 groups. The first group of 4 focuses on the breath and body. The second group of 4 focuses on feelings and emotions. The third group of 4 focuses on mind, how you observe your thoughts. And the last group of 4 focuses on the truths, the universal truths that we spoke about: impermanence, cessation, relinquishment, non-attachment. And Buddha's approach was what we learned in the 11 days. Start by focusing on the breath, start by focusing on the sensations of the body, and then slowly as you expand your awareness, you start feeling the sensations that lead to your emotions, the pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral feelings. And then that results in observing your thoughts, observing your mind, right? Once you start doing that, then you realize who you are. then you discover who you are. And in that position, you discover the impermanence of things, you discover the virtue of non-attachment and relinquishment. Right, so that's just 16 sutras wisdom. You can search on the web. There are a lot of PDFs and books available if you want to go into the nitty-gritties of the Buddhist literature. And all through that, again, what did Buddha teach us? These three skills of attention, awareness, and acceptance. Coming from the way we started on day one, it may have been a bit, foggy for a lot of you. But now that we've been emphasizing this for the last 11 days, attention, awareness, and acceptance, that's what we are learning. So, as I said, the whole idea of why Buddha did that was to rediscover our true nature. Being with the breath, being with breathfulness. This is the last wonder of breath that we're going to cover today. So breath helps rediscover our true nature. So what is our true nature? Before that, breath mindfulness allows us to see the current reality or the present moment. That is why in our breath mindfulness or breathfulness meditation, we just observe whatever is happening naturally. That is the reality, right? I am not forcing the breath during our meditation. We are just using the equal breathing to get into that relaxation mode. So unlike yoga, unlike pranayama, where you get into those states by forcing the breath, we are just being with our normal, natural breath. That is the reality. We are observing our breath. That is the reality. We are observing the sensation due to the breath, whatever is happening normally, naturally. And slowly, we are also becoming aware of whatever is happening outside without getting disturbed. That is reality. We're changing the breath, we're artificially changing. That's not reality, right? So anything that happens in the current moment is reality for us. And breathfulness allows us to be mindful of whatever is happening at the moment, in the moment, right? And why is that important? That is important for us to see who we really are. We really are that one nature, right? So when we start seeing reality as it is, then we stop seeing as we are. So what happens is when your mind comes in, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are, just like the analogy of, so you're wearing a colored glasses, you're wearing the glasses of fear, you're wearing the glasses of doubt, we are wearing the glasses of regret, you're wearing the glasses of judgment, then everything you look at will be colored with that. Even though something might not be the way you perceive it that way because your mind adds those colors to it and then presents the picture. But who we are, once we start learning who we are, once we start being in the present moment, you'll be able to see the current reality. If someone spoke some sentence, your mind will not add the words of, oh, why is he doing it? It will not add the color of judgment. You'll say, okay, you spoke about it, this is my response. So your mind doesn't add the color to it and then you react with anger, oh, why is he doing it? All the judgment, right? In fact, Patanjali also documents those 5 things as kleshas, right? So kleshas are desire, aversion, fear, ignorance, and ego. And he says, anytime your thoughts are colored with these 5, that is bad. That is what causes the waves of the mind. We'll look at it. So training us to be looking at things as they are, which is current reality. Your breath is as it is. That is why we say, do not bother about your breath being long or short. It is so, that is how it is, right? Do not worry about the sensations that you get. Do not worry about the visualization that you get. Do not worry about the thoughts that you get. Do not worry about experiences. Accept it, accept it, accept it. And then you come. That is what we need to do with reality. So being with the breath allows us to be in the present moment. We see things as they are. We respond to it, right? We work our way to it, and we make the right decisions, right interactions with people, right emotional balance as well. So we said breath allows us to rediscover our true nature. Who are you? Or who are we? Right? So traditionally, who are you? What do you do? Means immediately we talk about our role. I am Sai Krupa Sagar. I do this, I do that. I've studied this. I teach at this school. I do service at Pyramid Valley. So this is what we do, right? And is that permanent? No, right? I am a father of 2 kids. I have a family. So is that permanent? No, right? I mean, you could talk about a post at a place. You can talk about a role. You can talk about your current state, whatever it is. We've been discovering, right? That is not permanent. So who you are is we are the observer, the witness. Remember, yesterday there was a question as well. When we in meditation, we keep saying observe, observe your mind, observe your thoughts, observe your sensations, observe your breath, observe your body, right? So you keep observing. So when you observe something, you are not that, right? So you are observing your body, you're observing your breath. So you're not your body, you're not your breath. You're observing your thoughts, you're not your thoughts. You're observing your emotions or feelings. So you are not the feelings, you are not the emotions. Then who are you? Right? So I am that consciousness. I am that witness. Shankaracharya wonderfully stays in Nirvana Shatakam. So you are not that, you are not this. Ultimately, it says you are that ultimate consciousness. That's what Buddha told 2,500 years ago. So you are that consciousness. You are the observer. You are the witness. Right? Just like the way through the meditation we've been observing where there's an observer comes. Right? So that, for example, you have a lamp post and that throws light. That throws light on a lot of things. But the lamp post is not the light. The lamp post is separate. So you are the observer. You are the consciousness who is observing all these. So today in meditation, when you take that higher ground, then you will see everything as changing, everything as impermanent. So you are that consciousness. So what do we mean by consciousness? What are the qualities of consciousness? Again, there are a lot of things illustrated in yogic science, right? And then pretty much yogic science and Buddhism, a lot of religions talk about it. So you are consciousness, you are that pure awareness, you are chitta, chidakasha, right? So what are the qualities of that consciousness? I mean, some call it divinity, some call it God, whatever, right? So the qualities of that consciousness or divinity is intelligence. You are innately intelligent. You're already intelligent. It's about freedom. It doesn't want to be restrictive. It's about love. It's about perfection. Anything that you do with that deep intelligence comes out perfectly. You don't need to learn anything. And then it's collective. Consciousness is collective. It embraces everybody, right? It's not isolated. It's not separate. It always seeks people. It always seeks beings. Only when you are with them, you feel that collectiveness. And it's abundant. It's not limited. It's not that, okay, so we have 77 people here. Consciousness of each of those persons is limited. Consciousness is all one. So it's abundant. I mean, so you can be at that level of consciousness, increase your level of consciousness the way, just because you are increasing your level of consciousness doesn't mean it is not available for someone. And then consciousness is bliss. You must have heard the phrase Sat Chit Ananda. Right? Chit is consciousness. Sat is always, and Ananda is bliss. That is what who we are. We are, Sat is that impermanent nature, right? So it's a permanent nature. It's always there. Your thoughts are impermanent, emotions are impermanent, everything is impermanent. So this is consciousness. If we are with our consciousness always, we would be doing fantastic wonders. Really great, right? But what prevents us from being with our consciousness is what yoga and Yoga Sutra is all about, right? It says yoga's chitta vritti nirodha. So chitta is this, vritti is the waves of the mind. Why are we not always with our chitta? That is because there is always something. It's like the sun, it's like the clouds covering the sun, right? And yoga or spiritual practice is all about restraining the waves of the mind, waves of the consciousness. So what causes the waves? It is the mind. And we saw that in one of the slides. So mind is nothing but it composes of buddhi, ahamkara, and manas, right? Mano, buddhi, ahamkara. That's what Shankaracharya says. So the mind brings in the buddhi, as we talked about it. So because of this clouding, we are not able to. In meditation, what we are trying to do is this. We're trying to go back to our consciousness. People talk about emptying the mind, silencing the mind. We're trying to silence this manas. We're trying to silence the ego. We're trying to silence the buddhi. So the fluctuation keeps coming. As I said, it's a question of about whether you are bothered by it. Like we saw in this slide, we may recollect this slide that we spoke about earlier. So this is the subconscious mind at the bottom. So whatever is the buddhi, ahamkara, and manas and pure consciousness, right? So buddhi, ahamkara, and manas are all the subconscious mind. You see at the bottom. That's sensory mind, the buddhi. So these are the ones that the senses, as we saw in that emotion cycle, the senses are one that give us all the inputs. And the buddhi, ahamkara, and memory are the ones that add color to it. Add the red color, add the rose color, add the blue color to it. The fear, the anger, the hate, dislike, all that comes from the mind. But when we are beyond that mind, Buddha is about being beyond the mind, being beyond buddhi. So then we are with our consciousness, like we saw that, right? So in meditation, what happens is all the imprints, all the memories that the mind uses to color it slowly disappears. That's what we thought about the experiences, right? And all the learnings that we had from our childhood, all the programming, our attitudes, our beliefs, our concepts, our desires, emotional patterns, everything is what drives the way we think, feel, act, and behave. So breathfulness meditation allows you to, that's why we call it as more about purification. Breathfulness meditation is not about calming the mind. There are a lot of other meditations that allow you to calm your mind, improve concentration. But in this case, we talk about purification. Buddha talks about purification so that you don't have that cravings, you don't have that suffering. So I think yesterday there was a question again around this, right? So in neuroscience or in modern psychology, we talk about this mind, conscious mind, subconscious mind, superconscious mind. So all our visualization, all our fears, all our beliefs, all our experiences come from the subconscious mind. We saw that chart. 90% of our experience comes from our subconscious mind. Only 10% comes from the conscious mind. With the breathfulness skill, we are trying to invert that. So as we continue to do meditation, what happens is the energy that we give for the subconscious mind or the activity of subconscious mind slowly reduces. We keep silencing the subconscious mind. And in neuroscience terminology, the limbic brain slowly silences. That is when we don't react. That is when we don't. So ultimately what happens when your subconscious mind is completely silenced or partially silenced, you're able to access your intelligence. This is what the consciousness we talked about. So that is intuition. You will get a lot more intuition. You will get a lot more things, a lot more spontaneity. Synchronicities happen. You suddenly get an insight. You're a lot more creative. That's all the attributes of consciousness. That's what meditation does, right? So this is what we are. And slowly we try to get there. And then ultimately, when you are in the present moment, you're always with your consciousness, with your intelligence, with your divinity. You don't need anything else. So that is what meditation or breathfulness allows us to do. First, it allows us to see our true nature. It allows us to see everything that we do with our mind is impermanent. It's illusion. But nevertheless, when we are in the world, we need to use our mind. But when we're using our mind, we don't get attached to the feelings or the emotions that the mind generates. All the pictures, all the wonderful music that it generates, all the wonderful drama it generates. Okay, so I need to be angry because someone is not doing their work. Yes, I need to be angry, but I don't get attached to it. Oh my God, why did he do it? Am I doing something wrong? Is he doing something wrong? So all those colorings don't happen. So with that, my dear friends, that is what has been our journey for 11 days. We tried to abridge a lot of teachings. We left out a lot of other concepts. We just focused on what we wanted to cover with the breath, and that was the goal of this 11-day course. As you might recall, this is what we've been practicing. We'll get started with our breathfulness practice for 45 minutes. 5 minutes of equal breathing, calming, that's what we've done. I'm just recapping what we want to do. And then we do 45 minutes of meditation, 15 minutes each of focusing, allows your mind to become calmer, 15 minutes of following your breath, and 15 minutes of flowing with the sensations of your breath. The flowing teaches you acceptance, flowing teaches you impermanence, right? So you don't need to attach significance. If you don't get sensation, so be it. If you get too much of sensation, so be it. So if you don't, if you get sensations only in some places, so be it. Doesn't matter, right? And then finally, we end with the step of appreciation, which is the most important thing, where you elevate your emotions, elevate your feelings to the level of gratitude and love. All right. So with that, let's get into our meditation practice, my dear friends. So let's get into the meditation posture. Easy, simple, normal posture. Cross your feet. And we looked at the importance of posture as well. In the first class, that your body needs to be straight, neck and head straight, but not stiff, not causing you discomfort. Cross your feet, clasp your fingers and allow your hands to rest on your lap. Close your eyes, remove your spectacles. Slowly bring your awareness to your breathing. Relax yourself by practicing equal breathing. Easy, long, slow inhale. Easy, long, slow exhale. Just 5 minutes. Group meditation, meditating under the pyramid, and meditating under full moon energies all enhance the energies required to silence our mind. As you breathe in, count to 3, 4, or 5, whatever you feel comfortable. Then use the same count to breathe out. When you practice equal breathing to the extent that your inhale is 5 seconds, exhale is 5 seconds or 5.5 seconds. Inhale is 5.5 seconds and exhale is 5.5 seconds. That is what is called coherent breathing. That is the ideal, optimal state for your body and mind to function. As we've been doing the equal breathing and breathfulness, most of us would be able to do that normally as well. Relax your shoulders as you breathe in and breathe out. Be conscious of the moments in your stomach area so that you do the right breathing, the belly breathing. Just be fully conscious of your breath, your counting, and the movements in your stomach region. Feel the lightness in your body. Feel the slowing down of the thoughts in your brain. Be conscious of your breath, the counts, and the movements due to your breathing. Now, drop your counting, return your attention to your breathing, and bring your awareness to your nose region, my dear friends. Focusing all your attention at the entrance to your nose. Feel the sensations due to your breathing inside the passages of your nose, or at the entrance to your nostrils, or in any area on the upper lip, or above the nose. All your attention should be on that one small region, and be aware of your breathing as you inhale and exhale. Feel the sensations, feel the tickling, feel the air flowing into your nose and out. Do not alter your breathing. Be with your natural rhythm of breathing. When we say observe, it's about feeling the movement of breath. There's nothing to see, there's nothing to visualize. Focusing your attention in one small area allows our mind to become sharper. Allows the noise in our minds to decrease much faster. It allows us to feel a lot more of what is happening every moment in reality. Do not entertain any thoughts, any visualization, any sensory experiences. Nor do not try to avoid any of those. Let them come, let them be, let them go. That is the core of the fullness practice. So becoming aware of those, bringing it into when you practice this step of focusing for long durations, you'll be able to feel the differences in the length of your inhale, exhale. You'll feel the warmth of the air coming out. You'll also be able to feel the silence, the gap between your inhale and exhale. Be able to feel your breath slowing down. Do not try to feel these. Feel whatever is happening. Continue to be with your breath at the entrance to your nose. Help set the ground for the remaining part of the session. Helps clean your glasses for observing the reality. Now, my dear friends, with that good handle and feeling your inhale and exhale, slowly expand your awareness to follow your entire breath. Follow the path of your entire breath, right from the time your breath enters your nose, passes through your throat region, your lungs. Observe or feel the movements in your stomach area. As you exhale, follow the path back. Feel any and all sensations and movements. Your attention remains on your entire path of your breathing. Thoughts, judgment, analysis may come. Do not give it energy, do not give it time. Bring your attention back to your breathing. Just see and feel the reality of the present moment. All that is happening in you is just the breathing, and everything that happens along with the breathing in your body. Be with your present moment reality. Be, observe, feel. Follow the path of your entire breath, my dear friends. Be conscious of your breath. Be aware of all the happenings in your body due to your breath. Thoughts, feelings, distractions, all of them impede with the energy flows in your body, causing a sensation or a moment. Be with your normal, natural. Follow your breath. Follow your whole breath without altering, changing your rhythm. Continue to follow your entire beautiful breath, my dear friends. Be aware and accept all things that come up. Be it peace, be it joy, thoughts, fleeting sensations, any comfort, any discomfort. You're experiencing all that in the present moment. This practice allows you to expand your awareness, to see and accept things as they are. Not as you want them to be or don't want them to be. Just be with your experience. Now, my dear friends, expand your awareness to your entire body. You're continuing to pay attention to your whole breath. As you breathe in and breathe out normally and naturally, be open to thoughts, the sensations, feelings that arise in different parts of your body. Do not seek any experience, but try to avoid anything. Just breathe in and out of it. We learn thought is another feeling. Mind is another sense. Just like hearing something or seeing something causes a sensation, thought also causes a sensation in some part of our body. A vibration in our energy. Feel and let go. Keep your attention on your breath. Last 12 minutes. Just be with your breath, my dear friends. Our breath teaches us a lot of things. It teaches us slowing down life, teaches impermanence. Teaches non-attachment. Being with our breath helps us see all our emotions, desires, our feelings. Our breath is the greatest teacher. Patriji says, breath is our guru. Be focused on your entire breath cycle. Be aware of all the sensations throughout your body. Feel grateful for your breath. Last 5 minutes. Wonderful, my dear friends. Now slowly bring your awareness to your heart region. Bring the feeling of thankfulness and gratitude. Appreciate your experience, your learnings in today's session. Feel thankful to yourself for today's meditation session. Feel grateful for all the learnings, all the experiences that we went through the last 11 days. Express gratitude to all the masters whose wisdom is what we are learning and practicing today to become another master. Pay respects and gratitude to the simple and powerful tool that we've been using to rediscover ourselves, your breath. With that feeling of thankfulness and gratitude, recall 3 things in the last 24 hours that you want to express gratitude for. Recollect the thing, person, or situation. Say thank you in your mind. Anything that we are grateful for multiplies. Lastly, be grateful for this wonderful environment. Feel grateful for all the beings around you. Feel grateful for all the experiences in this lifetime. For making us live in these wonderful moments. The body relaxed, mind silenced, with feeling of gratitude and appreciation. Let's slowly get back from our meditation. Bring your awareness to your sitting. Become aware of the room you are in. Slowly relax your legs, relax your neck and shoulder. Unclasp your fingers slowly. Place your palms on your eyes for a few seconds and open your eyes when you are ready, dear friends. Wonderful. So friends, it's been a fabulous journey of talking about the breath, the learnings from the breath, and hearing to the questions and practices or challenges and experiences from each one of you. And as we get to the end of this program, humble request and appeal is to continue the breathfulness practice, or breath mindfulness, or Anapanasati, whatever you call. To continue this practice throughout. You can do it as long as you want every day, but continue to do it for a minimum of 1 hour. As I said, 5 minutes of relaxation, and then 20 minutes each of your focusing, following, and flowing with the breath. And we can end with gratitude and appreciation. So before we take up the questions, let's hear from Shalini, who has some briefing and updates from Pyramid Valley.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to all the participants who have been participating in this 11-day program, Breath by Breath. So there are members who have been watching on the live of the YouTube every day. So thanks to digital team who have been doing it. And the whole concept, Breath by Breath, by Sagar sir. Because the moment when I heard this name, I was really connected. Because breath is something very fundamental and we have to know about it. And I think in this 11 days, most of you have already start understanding and reconnecting to yourself. So this is a wonderful opportunity that you all have learned and been following in this 11 days. And we would like to tell the same has to be practiced every day. Why we conduct so much of sessions is so that when we do it as a group, it has an effect. We might be somewhere at Bangalore or USA or somewhere in North India, but still at the same time, we all have been connecting and it has been making an impact. So that is the reason Pyramid Valley has been conducting a lot of programs, workshops, and events. In the similar way, we have been planning and executing a lot of residential workshops. So I'm happy that Sagar sir has announced the Stillness Retreat, which is a 7-day program, signature program of Pyramid Valley. It has been 2.5 years that we conduct Stillness Retreat almost every month, but in different languages. So this month, which is in July, we are going to have it in English as well as Hindi. So yesterday, we just saw the website. I would like to just show it again. So where we have added this. So these are the different programs. And this is the point where you can be continuing your journey with Pyramid Valley. So there's a full moon meditation which is going to come up in another 2 days. So when we meditate on a full moon night, it is thrice more powerful. So we will be having 3 hours of music meditation every full moon. So it will be telecasted live on the Pyramid Valley YouTube channel. And also there will be a program where you can have gathering and you can meditate in person at Pyramid Valley. So there's another Kannada workshop, Life is Beautiful, which is going to happen on July 9th and 10th. So this is a stillness retreat, July 23rd to 30th. So this will be in English as well as Hindi. But the thing is, the program highlight is the group meditation. Because when you are meditating, irrespective of the language, the meditation takes us to the next realm. So there will be wisdom sessions. Only for the wisdom sessions, we would be coming across the language of the barrier. But apart from that, the group meditation, what we do. The day starts with the meditation inside the mega pyramid, Maitreya Buddha pyramid, which is the magnificent pyramid, the central nucleus of Pyramid Valley International. And one has to experience the meditation. So already who have come here and experienced, they would know about it. If not, please take time, visit and meditate. So that is the reason we have planned another program, Dhyanam Sharanam, which is a program of 2 hours of meditation it happens inside the pyramid. And there's also a resident meditation program where people who ever come down and stay here, we all gather together and share our spiritual experiences. Because when we start sharing and listening to spiritual experiences, that is where the growth happens. So the main three principles are doing meditation, reading right spiritual books, and listening to spiritual experiences. With these motive, all these programs have been planned. And another important thing where we get a lot of comments even on the YouTube and also over the other channels. So this is the place where you can know about the Pyramid Valley, how to come down to Pyramid Valley. And after this program, how do you want to keep yourself connected to us? So these are the channels like where WhatsApp, Telegram, and the YouTube. So this program has been relayed live. So you can always go back and keep following those my meditations every day. And there are also a lot of wisdom. Like every day we do Pearls of Wisdom, which are small wisdom videos of Patriji. And we also have few interviews and a lot of spiritual transformation experiences. So you can please go through that YouTube channel and you can come across all the spiritual wisdom. So through these channels, when you are connected, when you get a message, you'll just have a reminder to pop up. I have to do meditation today. So that is the way it has been planned. And I hope you'll all be continuing in the spiritual journey and make sure that you visit, not only visit, stay and take part in the programs which are going to happen in the forthcoming months. And as mentioned, we are really happy that you all have been taking part in this wisdom sessions, and also please do help us to move forward in much better way, because this is a program which has been happening online, but still there are a lot of efforts which have been taking part for coining this program or the behind scenes. So for everything which has been happening, the support of all the meditators, that has been the driving factor for us. This Pyramid Valley started in the year 2003, and it has been run with the complete support of the philanthropists, donors, patrons. Like how do they come down and support us when they do meditation, when they do the transformation, witnessing the transformation in themselves, that's how they feel like supporting. So you can support us in whatever the way possible. Tan man dan, the physical effort where you can come down and you can help us and volunteer for any events or during the weekends. And if you have any particular skill set like digital marketing, video editing, or some kind of special skill where you can help us to grow further. And also the monetary support where you can contribute and donate us for all the maintenance and the programs and all the facilities which has been happening at Pyramid Valley. So we have about 85 plus staff and the volunteers who have been supporting and taking care of this campus. And there are about 300 plus residents who always stay here and experience the pyramid energy. To support and to take care of all the guests who come to Pyramid Valley, we really require support. So take time to contribute in however the way possible. Thank you.
Thanks, Shalini. I think Shalini has been our passionate director of programs and communications, where she's always busy thinking and lining up what will be the next program for the residents, for the meditators. Thank you. Thanks very much, Shalini and team, for the entire efforts in organizing this and also conducting this, telecasting this live through YouTube. I know it takes a bit of effort. So great. So we'll take up a few questions. Meanwhile, Shalini, there are a few questions on the chat window. If you can just respond to those on the chat.
Sure.
So, okay, so let me. All right, so let's go with the four hands raised today. Shravani, madam.
Good morning, sir. Good morning to everybody. Since today is the last day, I just wanted to share my appreciation and thank you for this wonderful content. Thank you and your team for this wonderful content of the 11-day program. My whole encounter with Pyramid Valley was a complete chanced encounter from starting with all the beginners programs and from March. And I did go through your YouTube videos for living in coherence, and that was something that helped me. It was the content that made me realize or give me understanding of what I wanted to learn at that point of time in my life. And when I saw about this particular breath by breath course, I immediately enrolled with that surety that I know I will learn something, and with that idea that I want to habituate myself to waking up early again and doing something for myself. So thank you so much for this investment of your time for us and your entire team's time for us for these 11 days. And the day before yesterday, you spoke about impermanence. And thank you so much for talking about it, because something about it struck me during the session, and unknowingly there were signs throughout the day in the form of proverbs, in the form of conversations, in the form of some visual aids that spoke about impermanence in their own way. And it just stayed with me throughout the day. And that is what I take away as a very big learning from these 11 days, where I understand the meaning of impermanence and live with that, and don't get too associated with having something in a particular way for everything. So this is my biggest value gain from these 11 days. And I truly appreciate you and your team for the amazing content that you deliver, because one truly learns only when you have a good teacher. And the content in Living in Coherence just blew me away, because I had to learn something, and I got something very powerful from that. And I'm still learning. And each time every day, this 11 days, I learned something. So I'm so glad that I didn't give up on these 11 days, and I showed up in my own small way, whatever I could do. And I truly believe that I got a lot. And when I listen to people share, I feel that, it's great, because once you share, once you listen, you realize that you're not alone in this clutter that's happening in your mind. So just want to take this time to appreciate and show my gratitude to you and your team. And unfortunately, right now I'm going through a hiccup in life where it disallows me to come physically to Pyramid Valley and experience in-person sessions there. So I would really appreciate if you could continuously do some online content from where I can absorb something. And, later when time permits or when life permits, I would definitely like to come and visit in person and, experience the beauty there. But thank you so much for having these online content. It is helping me, and I really do believe that it will help a lot of people as well. So thank you for being the good teacher that you guys are and providing the great content. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your words and your sharing. And that's been our intent, to share the wisdom of masters, be a channel or conduit to share the wisdom of masters in a way that people learn, experience, and grow. And that's how we all learned and grew. So thank you very much for sharing. Really appreciate it. Vasu, sir.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks a lot for all these 11 days. Actually, I have learned a lot, actually. So I could see my mind is calming down, actually. So all these relaxation practices. I have tried a lot of other meditations, but I could not make any head start, actually. But now I have a confidence that I can make progress, actually, with meditation, actually, by following the breath. Even though my mind is having a lot of chatter, but you have taught so many techniques, actually, to how to come out of that and then try to be with the breath. Really thankful to you, Sagar sir, and your team. Regarding the daily practice from today, right? So whatever we have been doing the last 3 days, that can be used as the template, right?
Yes.
The first 5 minutes relaxation, and then the remaining part, split it into 3 parts, the meditation. First is to focus at the entrance to the nose, and then next is to follow through the complete cycle of the breath. And the last is to observe your breath through the whole body itself.
Yes.
That can.
Yes, sir. Perfect. You perfectly recalled what we need to do every day. Thank you.
Right. And if for some people who cannot do the full 45 minutes, that can be reduced in that proportion, right? Like to 30 minutes.
If you're able to do 30 minutes, then 10 minutes of each of those.
Okay. And the one question I had with the relaxation, this equal breathing, I actually earlier, like some doctor or somebody also suggested that if I can do like a longer exhale, that will help heal my body actually. So, and I had seen your article on 4462 breathing also in the Coherent Minds website. Can that also be substituted in place of this equal breathing?
Yes. So that, I mean, a lot of several breathing techniques that we've written about. So yes, whatever is feeling comfortable, because when we ask people to hold their breath, it's not comfortable for a lot of people. So that is why we don't suggest or recommend those advanced techniques during these sessions. Okay. But yes, if you're comfortable doing those also help a lot.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Vasu sir, for all your questions and perseverance and patience. And yeah, I really appreciate your sharing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amita, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful experience of this journey. I have no words for the teachings you have given and which has helped me through this journey. And I would like to share the wonderful experience I had today. I sat in the, when you told to start focusing, I don't know, I always am unable to focus. I just transit, I don't know where and how. Today I saw, I was sitting here in meditative pose, but the same time something came out of me and I don't know, it went somewhere. And there I saw Lord Mahavira was sitting there, and there was, before that, there was one light which came from above and it covered my entire self. And then something out of me came, went to some place. It looked like some room which was filled with light, and there I could see Lord Mahavira sitting, and there was full of bright yellow light falling, and it was like golden light. And then all the devis, I don't know, gods and all were showering flowers on him, and it was so beautiful to see that. And like it was like the entire environment was in full of peace and joy and dancing and rejoicing. Like it was so amazing, sir, to see that. And I just have no words to thank you, sir, for this experience what I got through you and your teachings. And I never knew the meditation was so simple that by breath itself we could achieve so much. And all the organizing committee for the selfless teachings you have given us, you have organized this for us. It's so much of gratitude to you all, sir. And thank God, maybe I wanted so badly to come to Pyramid Valley, and I've got an accommodation for 18th. I'm soon coming there on 18th, sir, to experience the pyramid meditation too. And I would also want to know, sir, that how do I continue when I'm not? Is it that I follow the YouTube other meditations done by you there in every day for this 45 minutes, or by self itself I should do the meditation?
Yeah. So, madam, the answer to that question, I think there was another question on the chat window is, yeah, you can, if you're comfortable doing it alone.
The video is stuck, sir.
Okay, I think there's some technical glitch.
Okay.
Yeah, madam. So the same question has been asked by another person over the chat. As we mentioned, these programs are always available on the YouTube channel. So if you're feeling comfortable, you can just go back, play and meditate, or else you can just play some
recording in
music.
progress.
So when you just keep playing the soothing music, with that you can meditate on your own too. Because the technique is the same.
Okay, one more question I have, madam. This full moon meditation, what you're saying, you told you're going to be live on this. So sitting at our home itself, we can follow that and do, or go on terrace or something under the moon and follow the, and what are the timing, madam, generally this full moon meditation when you all go live?
This is 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. So it's a 3-hour meditation. So when we do it on a full moon night, it is much more effective. And there's not mandatory that you have to sit under the moon rays or something like that. So you can just keep playing the music and you can follow that.
Okay.
That will be more of
Thank
music
you.
meditation rather than guided meditation.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Okay, sorry. So I hope that question was answered, right? Are you able to hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Wonderful. So great experience, madam. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate your interactions the last several days. And I think I'm sure those questions were in everyone's mind and you were the person to ask it, and hopefully it was all clear. And really appreciate your experience with Pyramid Valley and looking forward to seeing you in Pyramid Valley when you are here.
You're going to be there, sir?
I might be there. I mean, how long are you here?
Only for a day, sir.
Only for a day. We'll
I'll
see.
try
We can just check.
Let's see. Yeah, okay.
All right.
On
Thank
18th,
you.
I'm there, sir. On 18th, I'm there.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Vipin, sir. Sir, you're on mute. You're not able to hear.
Oh, okay. Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Sagarji. Thank you for conducting such a serious or a pure course. And I did look forward to it every day. And hopefully, I have the intention to join you on Pyramid Valley, 23rd of July. I hope Patriji would be there that time.
No, he is not here currently, so we do not know his schedule for next month, sir.
I know. I will take that chance because that's also a desire to meet him. I'm from Nasik, so I'll come from there and I'll talk to the admin for accommodation, etc. And if it is possible, I will definitely like to spend a week or 10 days with all of you and get my technique more cleared. And one thing I found, there was a very big similarity between Vipassana, what I had learned, and what you have been doing, but with more scientific, conscious mind, etc. You've been explaining in a very, so I find it again very pure. There is not much of imagination. There is no kind of thing. It's just focusing on meditation, which is there. So very nice of that. And finally is that I must admit that all 11 days, I mean, I have tried to be awake, but I have not been successful. Though I try to take deep breathing, but in between my head will go down and I will suddenly, when it comes to the heart or some place, I am awake. And but then I'm struggling with that. So maybe I will practice and therefore that is the reason I'll personally come down and see and take the guidance there. The second thing that happens and the distraction of attention is a phenomena that is observed in I am observing that emotional phenomena in me, generating aversion or hatred towards situation, towards people, to a near people. And when this happens, it happens many times in meditation also. And when this happens, my thoughts go away, and then my body posture will also move, body will react, and so meditation will get disturbed. Even in daily life, I will keep getting disturbed, and I may lead to eating some nonsense foods or maybe smoking also. So it gives me a headache too. So this aversion or hatred is one phenomena I am observing for last some time, maybe a couple of years, and I'm a victim of it. I'm not able to overcome it in spite of the meditations and in spite of this. So this is one area that, I'm not able to equanimous or
Yes,
balance
sir.
it out or let go. Sagarji. That's my problem.
Yeah, wonderful. Thanks for sharing and thanks for your appreciation and gratitude. On your first question, yes, you can continue to practice the sleep part of it. And hopefully when we meet in Pyramid Valley, if that still persists, let us see how to fix it with some other techniques as well on your sleep part. But sleep also has a lot of dependency on the food and all the other feelings that we have, right? So as time goes, it will smoothen out, but yeah, a lot more practice is needed. And on your second thing is about, congratulations that you have been conscious of the moments when you are feeling that aversion, that dislike, and that hatred. So that itself is a big step forward, whatever you've been doing over the last few years. But as you continue the practice, as we discovered, as we learned in Anapanasati breathfulness meditation, some of those feelings automatically keep vanishing. Right? They get evaporating. Your dislike, your craving for a particular situation and craving for avoiding a particular situation will automatically go away. But it also improves your mindfulness as you continue the practice. So the regular practice and being mindful of things during the day will automatically improve, and you will see improvements in a few weeks. So anyway, the deep when you join us for the stillness retreat or when you are in Pyramid Valley for long hours of meditation, we'll work on that as well, sir. But really appreciate your interactions and thank you for your support and presence.
Thank you, Sagarji, and I must thank all the staff of Pyramid Valley. They have been doing they must have done a lot of volunteer work, and I have benefited from them. So thank you to all the staff and the masters of Pyramid Valley.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Lalita madam.
थैंक यू सर, आपका ये प्रोग्राम मुझे बहुत यूज हुआ। पहले मैं 20 मिनट से ज्यादा नहीं बैठ सकती थी, अभी आपका प्रोग्राम में 45 मिनट्स मैं बैठ रही हूँ मेडिटेशन में, लेकिन ये 2 दिन से नींद ज्यादा आ रहे। जब मैं आप लोग बोल रहे थे तब मैं सुन नहीं पा रही हूँ।
तो वो भी सॉल्व हो जाएगा मैडम। तो 1-2 दिन ना, अभी स्लीप भी उस दिन आपका नींद, प्रीवियस डे का नींद और आपका जो भी खाने का हैबिट्स, उसकी वजह से थोड़ा नींद आ सकती है, लेकिन वो चले जाएगी। आप जस्ट फोकस ऑन द प्रैक्टिस। ओके
सर, और रात में भी आपका यूट्यूब का रख के कर रही तो 45 मिनट्स कर रही हूँ सर।
Okay, madam. Wonderful.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for your sharing. Thank you. Rajesh, sir.
Thank you for the journey. This has been my 4th or 5th participation in the program that you conduct. And I must say that, I have been part of many other such courses and meditation programs. But the step-by-step technique that you have taught us, that has really been helpful. In all other meditation programs, it is not a very focused approach as to how to get into it. So I must tell everybody that this step-to-step meditation is fantastic. And if one follows, one can really get into the habit of that. And once again, big gratitude to you for this service to mankind. You're getting Buddha's teaching to us. I'm 60 years old. I know that these teachings have been there, but through you, we have been beneficiary of such teachings. And I hope that you'd continue such online program in future also, so that more and more of us can get benefited, sir. Thank you once again. Thank you so much, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Rajesh, sir. I know you've been a great support and participant in several programs, and really appreciate your feedback, and really appreciate your support and bringing in a lot more people to attend the programs in Pyramid Valley. And sir, though I've seen you several times in online programs, I'd love to see you here in Pyramid Valley, sir. Please make it.
I'm going to be there very soon, sir. I'm
Wonderful.
sure I'm going to be there very soon.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Jayalakshmi, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for this wonderful session, sir. Even though we meditate on our own, meditating with the master is like a child holding a parent's hand and walking very confidently. So it has got separate energy, which we can feel. So I'm very thankful, sir. It was very nice. And thank you, Shalini ma'am. And thank you for all the organizers. Looking forward to the class, sir. It was very nice.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for all your questions and interactions during the sessions as well. Really appreciate your sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Shweta, madam.
Hello, sir.
Hi, sir.
Oh,
Namaste.
Good morning.
You are the
And good-
Shweta. Okay.
Yeah.
Your entire family.
Yes, sir. So it was a wonderful session altogether. So even though we were missing Pyramid physically there, so we thought of attending and hearing your voice as well as your advices during this all 11 days meditation. Even though we are in US, we made sure that we attend all 11 days here. And I just wanted to tell other participants that try to be part of the stillness programs, what you guys do. It really helped us a lot, and try to serve as part of as a volunteers as well. So just we wanted to thank you, sir, for this session.
Wonderful. So nice to see you. Nice to see the family again, though you are in the US. And I know we miss you in all those volunteering sessions, and we'll definitely miss you during Stillness Retreat and in Pyramid Valley. Really appreciate. I know you just become a member as well, life member of Pyramid Valley as well. So thank you very much.
Thank
So
you,
thanks for all your efforts and participation and encouragement, Praveen, Shweta, and with the name of Vachan. Vachan, we miss you. We miss you in Stillness Retreat.
Yeah, he's in meditation still,
Yeah,
and
meditation.
today is his birthday, and we
Oh,
wish.
wonderful.
Things as well, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. Happy birthday to Vachan. Many wishes for a wonderful year ahead. It's okay, so it's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good. So we are missing you here. Happy birthday. Have a big cake.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Priya, madam. Nice to see you. Madam, we're not able to hear you fully.
Hello. Sir, am I audible right now?
Yes, a little bit.
Am I audible right now, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Before anything, I just want to show my gratitude because your stillness retreat program in Pyramid Valley changed my life. Right now, I'm in Australia. And I'm really enjoying the nature. So how come I explain my things like how I can manage myself? Like before I was in dilemma, I was in confusion, a lot of things are there in my mind. But after attending your stillness retreat program, it's really changed my life. And I know how to manage myself in any situation. And more than anything, I know that how to make myself happy. So this is the more important thing. It's actually I got through your stillness retreat program. Every day, sir, I am thanking you every day, and I'm taking also some sessions of meditation morning and evening. I'm so thankful, sir, and I even said that everybody should go there and Pyramid Valley, and they should attend your stillness retreat program. Even, sir, I'm going to share this link with our Gurgaon group because a lot of people are waiting to attend this program, and I'm really thankful, sir. And what I can say. I really loved all the, Panchatattva meditation जो आपने सिखाया था, आकाश, I mean अग्नि वायु, ये सारे जो पंच तत्व के साथ जो मेडिटेशन आपने सिखाया था, इट वाज लाइक अमेजिंग सर. ये मैं कहीं भी जाती हूँ ये मैं मेडिटेशन कर पा रही हूँ, एंड मैं अकेले कर लेती हूँ ये मेडिटेशन, तो मुझे बहुत ज्यादा वो इनर पीस, आई एम गेटिंग सो मच ऑफ इनर पीस थ्रू दैट. And every day, sir, I'm showing my gratitude to Pyramid Valley, to Patri sir, to you, the entire team. And sir, you are a great teacher, sir. You are a great teacher. I am not going to be, I mean, stop myself to say that you are a really a great teacher to change our life. Your words, your silence, your way of teaching, and the mindfulness process, how to be, one should be mindful with the things, whatever they're doing, even we are talking, even we are eating, even we are doing any work. So it was given me, I mean, I am so happy, sir, to attending that stillness retreat program.
Wonderful,
and one thing more, donation, I want to say that पिरामिड वैली में जितना मैंने देखा है, जो लोग जैसे जिस तरह से काम होता है, जो सेवा की जाती है वहां पर, जिस तरह से लोग अन्नदान करते हैं, जिस तरह से लोग अपनी सो इच्छा से जो वहां पर दान करते हैं, और जो प्रॉपरली वो इम्प्लीमेंट होता है. दान तो हर कोई हर जगह करता है, लेकिन जो हम अपने आंखों से देखते हैं कि वो जो पैसा हम दे रहे हैं वो किस तरह से प्रॉपरली यूज हो रहा है वहां पर, इट वाज अमेजिंग. एंड ये तो हर किसी को डोनेट करना चाहिए. अगर कोई डोनेट कर रहा है, अगर हम देख पा रहे हैं इस चीज को इस तरह से इम्प्लीमेंट हो रही है, तो इससे बड़ी बात सर कुछ भी नहीं है. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to sharing the things. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Priya ma'am. Nice to see you and hear your words. I know you've been active in promoting a lot of our Pyramid Valley programs amongst your groups. I've been seeing some of the groups. So really wonderful that you are in Australia, and then you are part of the Pyramid Valley family and community, because you've been part of the programs and contributing both online and offline as well. So very good. So thank you very much, and best wishes for you to continue as an ambassador and champion for meditation, for driving meditation, peace, and happiness to everybody. Thank you. Please continue your service. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rajendra sir. Yes, sir.
Atmandan sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir, for this 11 days program. Earlier, I had attended your Mind to Matter program for 2 days. And after that, I get this opportunity to attend this. And I'm also wishing that I could come and join the Stillness Retreat in July. And besides that, so many participants have appreciated about the program and thanking. I also thank all the team also. And one thing, sir, just coming to my mind, if while doing my practices after this program and all, if we have any questions, how can we raise our question to you, sir? Is there any means, if you can allow us, by voicemail, through WhatsApp, or any other means, sir?
Yeah, so Shalini, if they can respond to the WhatsApp messages, is that good?
Yes, sir.
So, sir, do you get WhatsApp messages from Pyramid Valley?
No, sir, I am getting only mails.
Oh, mails. Okay. So you can respond to the emails. Just be good. Or my email ID is sagar@pyramidvalley.org. You can respond directly, or replying to the mails also will direct the emails to you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir, for your participation, perseverance, and really appreciate your sharing. Thank you. Hope to see you in Pyramid Valley next month.
Yes, sir. I am also wishing.
Thank you, sir. So we have one more hand raised. 21 DAH. Can you please unmute, sir? I don't see a name there. 21 DAH at 408. All right.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Are you audible, sir?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. Murli Babu here, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. I wanted to ask you one question. Sir, you have 3 days course, that 15th, 16th, 17th retreat course. There is some quantum for professional.
Correct. Yes.
Can I attend there? I'm eligible to attend there, or I should attend the next July 23rd.
It's up to you, sir. This 3 days is for more corporate style beginner meditation course. So you can look up the details, and if you're able to spend for 7 days in stillness, both the programs are different. So these 3 programs is more of education and practice, because a lot more of guidance. Whereas the stillness retreat is, if you want to practice meditation for long hours in silence, be without phones. That is the stillness retreat in July. So
yeah, I prefer that, sir. The problem is I registered for this. Can I make it for July the same amount?
So this is being done by our sister organization, Buddha CEO. So you can check with them, sir.
Okay, because I'm not any corporate professional. There is a problem for me now.
Okay, fine. So you just respond wherever you registered. You'd have got an email or something, right? So you can respond to them and tell them.
We can. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see you in July in Pyramid Valley then.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for sharing. So the last question from Suni. Yes, madam. Can you please unmute yourself? We're not able to hear you.
Atmavandan, sir. My voice is reaching you?
Yes.
Okay. I want to thank you so much for the content of your teachings, because that has really cleared up a lot of doubts, and I have been actually, because of this program, I had lost the touch of getting up in the morning for the meditation. So I took up this class because of that, and then I have been getting up every day and attending the class, and I've been really benefited also. Thank you very much. And I definitely I'm a long time meditator. So sometimes I feel that when I meditate, I just go beyond what you're teaching, and I never knew all these little details, So it was very helpful. And sometimes I feel that I cannot stay in my body. I'm just out of the body. So it's become difficult for me to come back into my body and, check the body sensations and all. So can you just explain to me that what can I do? Because I don't want to spend time what is happening on my body. I don't know where I am during the meditation. So because of the meditation, I pull myself back into the body. So is that the right thing to do?
Yes, madam. So it's about staying grounded in your breath, right? So when you feel you are away from the body, those are times when you lose consciousness of your breath, right? So just like, your feeling about moving out of your body is another feeling. It's an experience for you, right? It's the experience that your body and mind and your energies create for you. So it's just like any other thought, any other sensations. Once you realize that, once you acknowledge that, you bring your attention back to your breath. So the grounding or the foundation or the anchoring should always be on the breath. So once you do that, automatically you'll become more conscious of what is there and what is here, right? Good that you are able to experience consciousness beyond body, right? But the way to bring your consciousness back to your body, back to the material aspects is your breath.
So what I understand is that the practice of not being in touch with your breath is a hindrance to my meditation. That is what I understood.
No, so the fact that I thought your question was, I feel myself out of my body. How do I bring myself back to my body? Is that right?
Yeah. So, what I'm saying is I get into a very deep state of meditation. And then when I'm hearing you to come back to your body and feel your sensation, so I feel it is an hindrance to my meditation if I'm not in touch with my breath. Is it so?
Yes. So it's not a hindrance, but the right technique is always to be anchored in your breath. So then you will go beyond. I mean, that's what as I showed you in one of the slides, right? The deepest state of meditation is not knowing that you are meditating, not knowing any of the experiences, right? So that is the deepest state where you get connected to your insights. So bring your attention back to your breath always helps you move past all these experiences.
And so I have something going on in Bangalore. I don't know which part of Bangalore is Pyramid Valley. So I will be there somewhere in the coming June 25th later. So I was thinking that is it possible that I can stay in Pyramid Valley and do my work and come back so that I can do the meditations which is there. And my work should be somewhere between 12 to 5. So is it possible to do that, or is it allowed, or we need to just come for the meditations only to recite?
Yeah, so you can, we have accommodation where you can stay and practice meditation. Pyramid Valley is on Kanakapura Road. It's south of Bangalore. It's approximately around 1 to 1.5 hours, depending on which part of Bangalore. So you can take a call if you have, if you're able to commute, if you have the means and time to commute back and forth. And then also participate in our 10:30 to 12:30 or whatever. You can do early morning meditation in the pyramid, so any of those. So it's up to you, but yes, accommodation is available. You can call up the numbers that are there on the website and you can plan your schedule.
And I'm sure that I will be there by God's grace in month of July.
Yes, ma'am. Please, we're looking forward to seeing you. And where are you currently, madam? I'm in Navi Mumbai. Mumbai. Okay, wonderful. Not too far, so you can always be in Pyramid Valley. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for your question and sharing.
Looking forward to meet you also, sir. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
My gratitude to you, sir.
Thank you.
You're an excellent teacher, sir.
Thank you, madam. All right, my dear friends, I think no more questions. I know we took...
One small thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm part of the Telegram group, but I'm not on WhatsApp group. So how do I get WhatsApp, the messages and notification on WhatsApp? I'm on Telegram group although.
Yeah, I think, so Shalini, they can go and sign up in that contact page, right?
So as I just shown you that website page, in that contact, you get the link of the WhatsApp. So if not, I can also post the WhatsApp number so you can get in connected to that number.
Can you please do that on the chat?
Yes, I just posted a WhatsApp number. We can.
Yeah, it is 889. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So thank you very much, my dear friends. And I know, thanks for all your patience and perseverance. I know all of you have been serious practitioners of meditation and mindfulness, and that is why you stayed with us for all the 11 days. And looking forward to seeing you in other programs, seeing your family and friends in other programs of Pyramid Valley, and also in person in Pyramid Valley in one of the in-person sessions. Now that we've opened up fully, so we're doing a lot of in-person programs. So looking forward to your presence, participation, and support in helping contribute to the programs, both in terms of sending people through donations or through volunteering, right? With that, it's been a great pleasure hosting you and being the channel for all the wisdom that we've experienced, and we wanted to communicate to the rest of the folks. And special thanks to Shalini, the communications team, the digital team, and all at Pyramid Valley who helped do this program on Zoom as well as broadcast live on YouTube. So with that, I think the only suggestion is let's all breathe right, feel right, and live right. And right breathing, living, and feeling is all about being mindful every moment, being in the present moment. And that is what all our masters have taught us to do. With that, have a wonderful time and see you in the next program or in Pyramid Valley anytime. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Record.